The talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams, that's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the point guard.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Walker. Randall with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. They get a hand on it. Griffin with the steal. Irving with a clean look. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Outside, Walker. Back to Fournier. Randall a screen on Irving. Fournier goes in and stolen by Irving. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, KD. Over Randall. KD's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Randall. Barrett against Harris. Here's Randall, and he lays it straight in.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Harden against Walker. Harden outside. Five on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
An inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the pass to Randall. Robinson left side. The kick out to Walker. Randall a screen on Harden. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That is some big-time range from Kemba Walker. The stroke is just so pretty.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Robinson passes to Barrett. Yes, that goes in.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
And that one falls for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Walker taking his time here. Barrett against Harris. That shot missing. Great D that time from Griffin. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Walker the pass to Fournier. Back to Barrett. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Harris against Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And that one falls for Walker.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man, as a performer between the lines as a basketball player, there's a bit of improvisation there as well.
And he can't hit the second.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And here's Fournier following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Randall outside. Over Durant. Randall no good. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now Walker following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. Takes the three. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Fournier. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Harden the pass to KD. Right side Irving. Shoots over Fournier. And that one hits back iron. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Kicks it to Barrett. Randall surveying the D. From deep, Walker. Griffin grabs the board. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. Outside Irving. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Fournier passes to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. Walker's gone 2 for 5 tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And getting to the line better than anyone in the league. James Harden led the league in free throw attempts during 7 of his 8 seasons with Houston.
Now here's Gibson. Burks the pass to Toppin. He feeds it to Rose. Misses off the left iron. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Toppin. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 13.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
Burks on the wing. Pass to Barrett. Toppin sets a screen for Barrett. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Barrett. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for James Harden. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. He had a nice open look right there. 16 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Lobbed up there for Gibson.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Nets leading by 3. Irving kicks to Aldridge. Inside. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Basket good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rose up on top. Covered by Mills. Pass to Burks. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up. Ready on the catch.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
First free throw is good.
Inevitably, when I see Kyrie Irving, I can't help but think back to Game 7 of the 16 finals, the big 3 to win it. Just a truly extraordinary moment.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Rose passes to Gibson. He kicks it to Burks. Back to Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lamarcus Aldridge.
Let's remember, Taj Gibson is one of the most physical players in the league on both ends. He loves to pick up these fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
That one is off.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
And the second free throw, good.
What you love about Taj Gibson is his leadership. This guy is an intelligent, ferocious competitor who plays his role to a T.
Now here's Millsap. To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Millsap. Irving's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Rose. Drops it in off the fadeaway.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Nets leading by 3. Outside Aldridge. The pass to Irving. Feeds to Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Burks against Irving. Passes it to Quickly. Down low. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And Brooklyn has possession. The Knicks making the shot, and that one's good. Millsap.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Over Aldridge. And it's Rose missing. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Aldridge a screen. Here's Mills. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills. James Johnson checked in for Lamarcus Aldridge. And both free throws good for Mills. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Millsap's against Gibson. Back to Burks. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Burks has got 5 points so far.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Outside Irving. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Burks against Millsap. From down in the low post, it goes. And now just a 3-point Nets lead. The Nets shooting an impressive 60% early. Pass to Mills. Millsap with it. Shoots over Toppin. Millsap misses. Irving against Burks. Out to the right wing. Now here's Toppin. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. New York moving the ball around. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Mills for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. Left side Rose. It's hauled in by Brown. To the inside, Johnson. He got it up.
I'll tell you, Taj Gibson does such a sensational job. Sticking his man on the defensive end. He has made a living there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, an incredible lead for Julius Randle shooting the ball. Breaks down what's made the difference for him.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is, making sure I have a strong base. I'm using my legs, just getting into my shot with speed. It's always fun to get back to that.
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to hear that focal point for his shooting?
And people often focus on the windup or the release, but it all starts with that foundation in the lower body.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Harden's shot is good.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Outside Fournier. Up top Walker. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And Fournier kicks to Randle. Pocket 6. Randle a screen on Hart. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 5. Here's Irving, who's got 20. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 22 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Here's Barrett. He's got 7. Kicks to Fournier. There's Walker with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Griffin passes to Harden. Shoots over Walker. Harden, no good. Knicks trail by 7. And last year, Randle averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randle has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys. Well, Kemba knows when he's in the painted area, they will be physical with him, and he's prepared and willing to fight through it.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris outside. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Walker. Harden against Walker. Harden, that's good. Harden's got the lead back up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. Robinson sets a screen for Walker. Down low. Outside for Randall. Kept alive by New York. Robinson, that's good.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
And the pass to Griffin. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. Durant. Well, shot off that time. Knicks trail by 5. Barrett finds Fournier. Back to Barrett. Randall, a screen on Irving. Here's Barrett. The rebound by the Nets. KD looking around. The shot's good. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Now here's Randall. Passes it to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Knicks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Robinson with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Walker. New York needs to get off a shot, and Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Now here's Randall. A second chance effort. Driving in. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
And Walker kicks to Randall. Outside, Robinson. Barrett finds Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Nets leading by 4. Outside, KD. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. 6-point game. Pass to Fournier. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Durant. Drops it in from 14 feet away. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn. Rose passes to Robinson. Harden against Rose. Pass to Randall. Back to Rose from downtown. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harden, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The pass to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Randall. Another shot. And the layup is good. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Nets lead by 8.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Passes it to Randall. Rose kicks to Fournier. Robinson sets a screen for Fournier. Shoots over Griffin. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets leading by 8. Outside, KD. Nine feet out. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Rose passes to Robinson. Here's Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. To the wing right side. There's a screen by Robinson. Rose hits the front of the rim and out.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Barrett. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown inside. Burks covering. Durant kicks to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Pass to KD. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Trying to end the drought. Rose can't hit. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Now Mills. Now here's Durant. Brown outside. Come on. And they get it back. Here's Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago,
Take a break.
80%
Take
as
a
a
break.
unit,
2
that's
shots.
something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Lamarcus Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for Lamarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Rose. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Mills. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And there's the pass to Aldridge. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Passes it to Toppin. Back to Rose. And here is Quickly. No points in the game yet for him.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Driving the lane. Mills can't hit. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They trail by 9 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Mills with it, working on Gibson. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Shot's good by Mills.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Rose missing. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That'll do it for the first half. Nets lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
You love to see him just get cooking from behind the arc like this. Great looks, and he's knocking them down. Yak 'em, splack 'em, and splackakataya. You can tell every time he has the opener, he feels like he can make that shot.
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to two guys who have... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first. First 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
Knicks trail by 14.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Now, here is Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Harris. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good, Robinson. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Robinson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Robinson passes to Randall. Griffin with the steal. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The kick out to Irving. Off target with his three. Knicks trail by 13. Randall passes to Walker. It's Robinson high post. Griffin on him. Outside Fournier. The leaner. And the Knicks miss again.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
It's stolen by Barrett. Gets a very good look and converts. Barrett's got his third basket of the night right there.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
Outside Irving. Durant sets a screen for Irving. Irving double team. And here's Harris from the arc. A shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Walker dishes to Fournier. Over Harden. New York now working with the new shot clock. New York moving it around. Back to Randall. 6 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the three off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Walker with a clean look. And the lead is down inside single digits. Walker's got 15.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, the thinking is defensively, you're trying to close off the lane, but how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
For Brooklyn, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Typically for a basketball player, an Achilles injury indicates a decline in skill. For Kevin Durant, he's put it in the rear view and looks very much like Kevin Durant.
And KD drops them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's Robinson, top of the key. Outside, Walker. Randall, a screen on Hart. Here's Walker. And Durant sends it back. Barrett for 3. Harden grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. Inside. Here's Harris. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson kicks to Randall. There's the feed to Barrett. Outside, Walker. Robinson sets a screen for Walker. Shot clock at 6. Over Harden. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to process information quickly in the pick and roll, and Kemba Walker is more than capable.
From past the arc, and Griffin with the score. The assist from Harris. Griffin's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. And Walker kicks to Randall. Pass to Robinson. Outside, Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Walker's got 20 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Harden against Walker. Fires from the line. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 15 points.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Randall outside. And here's Walker outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got 11 rebounds in the game. He kicks to Harden. KD's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Fournier. To the left side wing. Walker with it. Guarded now by Durant. On the wing, Irving. He's got 22. Knocks down the 3 ball. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Durant. Then for the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Rose in for Evan Fournier. Brooklyn on defense. Rose looking around. There's Walker with the 3. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Millsap. A 3-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Randall passes to Walker. Gibson up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Irving. Harden finds Harris. Millsap a screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Gibson against Millsap. Gibson passes to Walker. No good, unable to end this run. Brooklyn leading by 17. On the wing, Irving. Irving double team. Harden surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 17 now.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Brown is checked in for Harris. That's Mills in for James Harden. The Knicks also changing it up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks comes in for Barrett. And quickly in for Kemba Walker. Knicks trailed by 19. Burks a screen on Irving. Here's Rose. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's Toppin. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. Here's Gibson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They have a 19-point lead. The pass to Millsap. It's good. Millsap's got his third bucket of the night.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Rose dishes to Toppin. And Burks now atop the key. Gibson the screen. Here's quickly. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lamarcus Aldridge is checked in for James Johnson.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season, he put up about 27 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And so here is New York. Here's Rose. And the shot falls short this time. Millsap kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Brown. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Rose. And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Dorsey was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
And what I respect is how scrappy, how hard-playing, how defensive-minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself a factor.
Burks can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that one's good. Millsap.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
The kick out to Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Paul Millsap. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:24 left to play in the third. And Mills kicks to Irving. Back to Mills. Irving against Quickly. Irving surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Tappan kicks to Rose. Quickly against Aldridge. Quickly the pass to Gibson. Gibson with the screen on Brown. Shot clock at 3. Here's Burks. The rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Mills with it, working on Rose. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Pass to Rose. And here is Quickly. outside Rose. He gets it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Alec Burks. Toppin is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Knox in at the three. Now here's Burks. Inside, Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Brown. Kicks to Mills. Here's the three. Robinson pulls it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Burks. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Now here's Walker. Harden with the defensive effort. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Barrett against KD. And that one, good.
Now, Kevin Durant entered the league as an efficient mid-range shooter, and that has not gone away as part of his game.
Robinson up top. Pass to Walker. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Harden, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Walker. There's the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 23.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Unloads from 9. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fournier against Harris. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris against Barrett. KD on the wing. Shoots over Fournier. And again, it's the Nets missing. Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Barrett, no good. Brooklyn leading by 23. Griffin passes to Harden. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Some nice passing by New York here. Griffin against Robinson. Barrett for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's Harden with the drive. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. KD, that's for 2. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just 5 to shoot. Fournier gets a wide open look, and again it's the Knicks missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Durant. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Randle, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Nets leading by 23. Harden with it. There's the pass to KD. Again, the miss by KD. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Barrett. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to Fournier. Hits it from 3-point range. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Harris outside. Harden against Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 19 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Fournier with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. They get it back. Robinson kicks to Fournier. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Randle's got 4 points this quarter.
Randle has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Now Griffin. Harris outside. Passes to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Lethal outside shooting. That is Kevin Durant at his best. Give him airspace and turn the lights out.
Pass to Randle. Harris against Fournier. Pass to Walker. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now, here is Harden. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. but he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
And he makes both free throws. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kemba Walker. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. The wide open look for Durant. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gibson looking it over. Robinson left side. Millsap with the steal. Now the pass to Durant. And on the way from Irving for 3. No good there. And New York will come the other way. Here's Barrett. Nice D from Durant.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Johnson against Barrett. Walker the pass to Gibson. Now Fournier. Latre drills it from outside. Fournier's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Knicks.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Brooklyn leading by 20. Now here's Mills, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. And New York with a change here, too. Randall's checked in for Taj Gibson. Irving dishes to Griffin. Nets passing it around. Irving against Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Walker. And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Here's Walker after the basket by Brooklyn. Randall with a screen for Barrett from the line, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Shoots over Walker. Harden can't hit. Knicks trail by 20. Back to Walker. Randall outside. To the paint. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
KD on the wing. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 23 points.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Walker. To the inside. Randall kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Durant. Harden the pass to Irving. Now Griffin. Guarded by Robinson. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kevin Durant.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And here's Fournier following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's Walker, top of the key. Robinson left side. Randall a screen on Harris. Here's Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Walker against Harden. There's the drive. Count that one.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Fournier. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Great game. How were you able to have so much success scoring?
Just by playing aggressive, man. This is my playground out here, so I just treated it so. I just had fun playing basketball. I'm so grateful to be playing the game that I love every single day. So, you know, and being back home is nothing like it, man. I just come out here and just have fun. It's easy to play out here in Brooklyn, man.
We all love coming to the app, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. it.